All right, so where was I? Uh, yeah, so like when I was growing up, like all this shit, like we were just there was so little that we had when I was growing up to get titillated by that, like really, it was amazing. Like when I remember the first time I ever saw a boob, my cousin brought brought it to my house, and it was like he like snuck it out of one of his dad's magazines. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Snuck it out of one of his dad, ripped it out of the thing, and then brought it, and we all like hid in a big bush, and like looked at this picture of a boob, and it wasn't even, it was like a blurry, terrible European skin magazine. And we were just like, oh, we couldn't believe what we were looking at. And I remember that I was given entrusted with the picture. And I thought the best place in the world to hide it was in between my two mattresses. But my cousin Jack was staying over for the night. This is the same cousin that brought the thing. And and they were like, okay, well, since he's going to be here, let's pull the top mattress off and you can sleep on the bottom mattress and he can sleep on the floor. And I was like, no, Dad, don't worry about it. And I totally freaked out because the thing was there and it fluttered to the floor and my dad found it. And he just, I don't even know what, like, I mean, he must have been amused, I guess. But at the time, I thought I was like in the deadest trouble ever because I was going to Catholic school at the time. I was like, what, 10 or 11 or something. And everybody told me that shit was like super bad. So, so that was like, I mean, that sort of started the whole thing with me. And it was like from there on out, it was like the Sears catalog. And like, I mean, we didn't even have like Victoria's Secret came around when I was like, I don't know, in high school and college, but like, you know, even that stuff. And then they had these magazines like Loaded and stuff. Cause I would never like, I never like went so low as to subscribe to like Playboy or anything or Penthouse or Hustler or one of those things. But like, I was just like, well, but I did. I subscribed to like I don't know. It was like called like Loaded or Bust or something like that. It was one of these men's magazines where they just kind of like show, you know, it's like basically women in bikinis running around and all this stuff, and they tell you like, oh, what cigars to smoke and that shit. Really, just stupid magazines. I mean, they're, but if at the time it was like a thing, you know, and but we really didn't have a whole hell of a lot as far as like, you know, spank material when I was growing up. It was pretty. So I guess maybe that's what it is. So now, even now, I'm just kind of like really excited by like the sight of like a woman. Like, like I appreciate it if like there's a woman and she's beautiful and she's, you know, in some state of dishabille. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, it's not lascivious. I don't turn into a monster or anything, but like it's like, you know, it's titillating. But you guys, you millennials, you probably grew up like, you know, like very first time chance you got, like when I was like the thing that I'm talking about where I was seeing a boob, you were seeing some guy unloading his spunk onto some lady's face. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, how can you not get a little bit jaded by that sort of thing? So I guess I understand why you guys don't really have any sex drive, but like it's a shame because you guys could really be just going crazy. The world's like ready for it right now. And like guys my age are just like sort of out of the running except with other people my age, and they're still kind of like, I don't know. I mean, you got to know the right people. Unfortunately, I'm in Los Angeles, so I know the right people. Believe me, I've met some pretty amazing, and like in my life I've met some pretty amazing people and done some amazing things. But like, you know, as far as it goes, I mean, we're still just kind of screwed up as a country as far as that goes. Anyway, so this is my admonishment to you, millennials. Like, this isn't too bad, but I'm just telling you that, like, you guys need to sex yourselves up a little bit, because I don't know. I mean, I was saying like go have babies or anything, but Jesus Christ, have a little fun with your parts, man. God, don't just like everybody's just like, well, I'm sort of like into this guy, but I don't know, and just go and do something. This is advice. This is advice from your creepy Uncle Kevin in LA. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the funny papers.